we talked about in our open, it'll be the right-hander Dane Dunning going tonight for the Rangers. This will be his 29th start of the season. 19 home runs allowed in his 148 in a third innings. Good ground ball pitcher, 53%. We'll talk about that throughout his starts.
He had that stretch of 7 consecutive games with a home run. And he takes strike 3 called right on the inside corner. And he's the first strikeout victim tonight for Dane Dunning. A team ERA with 2 outs.
Right in the middle.
Theis has a count here full, and he takes strike 3 called. Another strikeout for Dunning, his 3rd tonight.
And he's not out there every day either, right? I mean, he gets his kind of spot starts here and there.
Well, another strikeout, this time Moniak down swinging. 4 strikeouts for Dunning. Well, he gets a strikeout of Soto, his 5th strikeout tonight.
And probably, Huff catching him tonight. But you would have heard about it if you were doing right there what he's doing. 6 strikeouts so far for Dunning tonight. Did he get a 7th? Yes, he did. Duffy went around. That's his 7th strikeout tonight in Anaheim. He's about to match that right here. And there's strike 3 called. He gets Moniak looking. 8 punch outs for Dunning through 5 innings tonight.
He made that pretty clear to us today.
Well, he told you, Val. This one in the air right field. Ward coming on, lunges forward to make a nice catch. Seager tags. He heads in to score. It'll be a sac fly for Adolis Garcia. And the Rangers are on the board. It's 2-1.
Good play all the way around. A good play defensively. A good job by Garcia to hit enough of this to turn it into a sac fly at 86. A little bit firmer than we usually see on the changeup.
Well, this ball hit well. Deep out to left field. Smith back near the corner, and he makes the catch. Right up against the wall. And it does angle back out there just a little bit at that point. For the purposes of that particular play, just enough.
Good play. Yeah, Josh Smith does not spend a lot of time out in the outfield. 2-seam fastball elevated up and in. And you see Matt Duffy take some pretty good swings here. Game plus now into the series. And it's a good job by Josh Smith. But there's a part of me that watched him after this and thought to himself, you know what? I like ground balls better.
Skip to it.
And this one hit sharply up the middle, but a nice play made to throw the plate, not in time. Gets away from Theis. Now heading to second is Smith. I say not in time. It was there in plenty of time. But Theis couldn't get it cleanly, so Taveras scores. The game is tied at 2.
They had the infield in, and this was the play. You're going to see a hard ground ball off the bat of Josh Smith, but a rush throw that just wasn't a very good one. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better hop. It came off the mound and bounced up nice and high. And you can see the throw here from Soto. Short, and that one stayed down and got through the legs of Matt Theis. Luckily, it hit his foot.
Yeah.
And otherwise, Josh Smith might have been a third.
It looks like it hits the lip of the grass. Theis is not having a lot of luck back there with the bounces.
And he smashes that one out to the alley right field. That could be trouble. It gets down. Lowe got a late start. They'll send him to the plate. He'll score easily on the Garcia double. And the Rangers have their first lead of the night. It's 3-2.
You don't see swings like this very often from Adolis Garcia, where it looked like the barrel was in the zone a little bit longer. He did a nice job of creating backspin on this baseball as it went into the gap. Slider grip. We see a lot of these from Davidson, and it wasn't a good one, but it certainly was a good swing from Garcia. As I mentioned, you see him kind of catching the bottom half of that ball, getting that spin on it. Ward got a weird slide that he took to try to get to this baseball, and that's why Nathaniel Lowe had to hold up to make sure he didn't catch it. And he still scores pretty easily.
Because that team won 116 games, Dave.
A little flare out to center field, and running out there to make the basket-style catch is Seager. The throw back to first in time for the double play. Ward overestimated whether or not that one was going to get in, and he paid the price. Inning over.
Corey Seager makes a little Willie Mays catch over the shoulder, and then recognizes finally that there is a runner to be had at first base, and he gets him.
He scored it. I mean, I don't know what else you're going to do with it. This one back up the middle, and Burke accidentally caught it, throws to first, and gets the double play. Are you kidding me?
He's playing it cool right now, but no doubt right now the heart is racing for Brock Burke. These always scare you. You're reactionary. You put the glove up, and what a catch it was, and then the alertness to go ahead and look at first base and realize you had plenty of time to get Shohei Ohtani. But that is defense. He did not see that ball go into his glove. But what a great play it was by Brock Burke.
This ball hit well. Down the right side, if that stays fair, it is gone! A home run for Josh Smith. Second home run of his career, but the first to go over the fence. And he stretched out the Rangers' lead. It's 4-2. 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball, and that's through. Base hit. Seager's in. Low around third. They wave him. The throw goes up the first baseline. Low's in. And as the throw gets away, now it goes into right field. Oh, my goodness. Garcia rounds third. He'll score. And it's a full-blown snowball fight for the Angels. What a mess. The Rangers plate 3 and open it up in the 8th inning.
An over-aggressive decision by a pitcher with not a lot of experience. You don't practice these throws. You don't make them very often. But let's go back first to the base hit. Look at that short swing from Leody Taveras. As you talk about the value of contact, that's a great job shortening up, hitting a hard ground ball to the left side. You're going to see both runners come around to score, and then another throw and another ball that kind of skipped. And this was just an ill-advised throw from the pitcher, Weiss. And then look at Corey Ragsdale. He's got the brakes on for Adolis Garcia. Both hands up in the air. But AG decided to go ahead and go for it. He scored pretty easily.
From a 98-mile-an-hour fastball to a 90-mile-an-hour cutter. It's a lot to cover.
I think it's Ford to lift one out into right field. An easy play for Thompson, and this one is over. A 7-2 Rangers win. I think it's the good pitching and plenty of offense. And they even the series in a game apiece. We'll wrap it up in a minute.